Thank you for clicking my video. I'm Brian Ong, real estate consultant from Pronex. In this segment 1 of Cooling Measure in a Nutshell, I'm going to briefly explain to you what are the latest changes in the recent cooling measure that was implemented on the 16th of December. Number 1, the ABSD Additional Buyer Stamp Duty was revised. Number 2, TDSR Total Debt Servicing Ratio was tightened. And lastly, LTV ratio, loan to value, was reduced for HDB loans. Let me go into point number 1, revise ABSD rates to elaborate more. ABSD is an additional buyer stamp duty you have to pay beside the standard buyer stamp duty. For Singaporeans, ABSD applies when they purchase the second and subsequent properties. For PRs, foreigners, and housing developers, ABSD applies to all properties. For Singaporeans, ABSD for first property is unchanged. There is no ABSD when Singaporeans purchase their first property. But for the second property, ABSD has increased from the previous rate of 12% to 17%, a 5% increase. And for the third and subsequent properties, ABSD has increased from 15 to 25%, a whopping 10% increase. For PRs, first property is unchanged at 5%. For the second property, it has increased from the previous rate of 15 to 25%, a 10% increase. And for the third and subsequent properties, it has increased from 15 to 13%, a significant jump of 15%. For foreigners, it has increased from 20 to 30%, a 10% increase. And lastly, ABSD rate has increased from 25% to a massive 35% for housing developers, a huge 10% jump. So let me give you a very simple calculation showing the old ABSD rates compared to the new ABSD rates. For example, if a Singaporean purchased a second property at $2 million, the buyer stamp duty is $64,000 and the ABSD would have been $240,000 at 12%. Therefore, the total stamp duty you would have to pay was $304,600. Under the new ABSD rates, the buyer stamp duty is still at $64,000 and the ABSD will be $340,000. Therefore, there's a $100,000 increase and the new total stamp duty will be $404,600. As for the second change, TDSR has been reduced from 60 to 55%. TDSR, the total debt servicing ratio, refers to the portion of a borrower's gross monthly income that goes towards repaying the monthly debt obligation, including the loan being applied for. Let me do a simple computation how the tightened TDSR will affect us. Based on a 30 years loan tenure of a $1 million loan, $7,485 monthly income will be required under the previous 60% TDSR rule. The new tightened 55% TDSR rule will require $8,166 to require for the loan. Therefore, there's a difference of $681 income required for every $1 million loan. Lastly, the third change is the reduced LTV ratio, known as loan to value for HDB loans. It was reduced from 90% to 85%. In other words, rather than taking a 90% HDB loan, now you can only take 85% loan from HDB for a HDB flat purchase, which also means you have to fork out more cash for your purchase. LTV limit for loans obtained from financial institutions to purchase HDB flats remain unchanged at 75%. I hope that all the information I provided is useful to you. But the next important question will be, how will the latest cooling measure impact you? I think we must fully understand and find out who will be the clear winners and losers from the latest round of cooling measures. So please stay tuned for the next segment of Cooling Measure in a Nutshell. I'm Brian Ong from Pronex and thank you for watching.